Hi everyone. Probably wondering what in the heck am I doing? Well, as you can see, this is just kind of newsprint. It's got a little white paint on it, like watered down, and then dilution sprayed on it. But what is it? It's wallpaper. I have made a great big long piece of it because, just let me put this down for a second. I am going to make a book, and these books are made from my drop papers. I know that Shannon had a video out on her drop papers, and I was making washi tapes with mine, with jelly prints and stuff like that, but I didn't want to make that many more. Like, geez, you can only make so many. So I decided that I would put these in signatures of 3. So I've got 15 sheets of paper. So I'm just going to quickly, my camera's kind of goofy, quickly go through it. I haven't stitched it together yet, so there's a couple of places that I'd like to add some paint, but you know, this is going to be a journal. What kind of journal? I don't know. You know me, I like making books. So, but this was made from junk. Except for the wallpaper. Well, even that really is junk. I mean, I had them sitting here for years and never used it, so I guess I would consider that kind of junk. So anyways, all of these were either jelly printed deli papers, or they were my drop sheets. And a lot of times I'd taken a deli paper and glued it to my drop sheet, because if there wasn't enough, like this one had enough of its own, right? So I didn't have to do anything. This one here, well, it needed something. I added a little piece of deli paper here, and I also added a piece of cardstock that at one time I was making doing cardstock backgrounds. So then, as you can tell, it was on my jelly plate with one of the homemade, one of those homemade stamps with the foam stamps that I made. That always comes out nice. Not maybe in these colors, but usually it comes out pretty nice. And I love this one. I don't know why, I just do. And this one. You know, you have your favorites, eh? So, deli paper from the jelly plate. This was a drop paper. This was it doesn't look like it's been jelly printed, but I bet it has. Anyways, that's probably a jelly print. And this was a piece of cardstock. Here's some more deli paper. More pieces of deli paper. Here I had, I was trying on, a long time ago, I was trying on my jelly plate some newsprint. And actually newsprint works. I really like the Globe and Mail for doing this. It has just a bit of a waxy feel to it, like a shine. It's hard to explain. It's not just your normal newsprint. So I like it. And this, of course, was a drop paper. I added little bits of, or did I? Yeah, I added little bits of deli paper there. Here's the rest of the drop paper. And then I had these two little bits of, I was trying glitter, some of my glitter, so I didn't want to throw that out, so I just put it in. This is another fave of mine. This was a jelly print. Remember that day I was stamping those wallpaper samples? Yeah, that's my drop paper. I had to add a little more to this one. Looks like it still needs more. This one here was one complete jelly plate print on deli, and this was on deli paper. So is this deli paper. This was deli paper. This was deli paper. Love this. This was deli paper. Yeah, I'm not sure now. It could be my drop down sheet, but it wasn't maybe enough on it, and I had to like take it in strips, and I glued it down. And these have got a lot of strength to them because I've taken both sides. I'll show you in a second. We'll get to the middle, and then I can show you. Here's the middle. I've taken two sides of my drop sheet, two sides, and glued them together. And on top of that, glued other bits and pieces to the drop sheet. So they're actually really quite strong. I think I was just playing around with paint on my drop sheet. This is definitely a drop sheet piece. And this back one, yeah, that was a jelly print that I did. So that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for my wallpaper, excuse me, on the inside to dry, and then I'm going to bind these in there. So I'll be back. I'm back. I got just a smash stretchy thing on here for now, but I'm not going to leave that on there. But it's all stitched. I put on some book tape on the spine just for, you know, extra security. And I love that it lays flat. I don't know if you can see that, but it does. Yeah, it lays flat, which is nice. So I have actually left, how much is this? A ½ inch between each signature. Oh, and also what I did was Shannon said, was to put some tape down the middle of each spine. I used book tape. I couldn't find I haven't found my packing tape yet. So I used my book tape. And yeah, like I say, there's a ½ inch between each one. And yeah, I've got book tape in the center, where the stitching is of each signature. 1/2 an inch, which means, really, I can still add another spine in here, depending on how fat I get it, you know. I folded this over. I'm not going to cut it because I'm not sure yet. And I've got this over cover. So what I was thinking, because this is a wallpaper, this is one of the collections, like I've got 18 I think that I'm giving away in my giveaway, but this is the scallop border, and I was thinking how nice that would look on here. So I'm going to try and find a way to incorporate this just on the front. I'm not going to wrap it, you know. I just don't know like how it would look wrapping this around and only seeing half. So I might have to trim, but if I trim, that means I can't make my book bigger. So this is looking like I'm not using it. But anyways, look at the texture in that. And the back. This is the back. So, and the front is just beautiful too. I don't know if you can really see that. I love the feeling of it. I think I need to do a little bit of testing maybe on the piece that I cut off and see if I can get varnish to stick to this. I would like to varnish it to protect the cover, because I mean it's vinyl wallpaper. It's not going to, you know, hold up to everything. Not that I wanted, you know, keep it around maybe for 100 years. Probably not. But I just thought, yeah. Got that done. I think the hardest of this whole thing was the stitching. This was a pain in the royal patootie to do. So, anyways, I'm going to let you go. I hope you make one. Talk to you soon. Bye.